Good evening, I'm back and it's time to film another one of the Belens in Lanzarote. Not with a D, the only Belen here is the one with the camera, but it is Christmas, so all the Belens are around the island. Now, I told you that they're all at the different ayuntamientos, the town halls, but this is at one of the bodegas, the Bodega Stratvs, and I tell you what, it looks unbelievable. Let's go take a look. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe. I'm going to show you something really, really magical. Ho, ho, ho. If you want to get to the Bodega Stratvs, you're going to need a car, and obviously coming at night time is a lot better. However, if you're out and about, then the daytime it's open as well. But you can see with some of the special effects and the lights that come in at the night time is just the perfect time. And just look at that sky. The sun was just setting and it's just a magical experience. They've got Christmas music in the background, and look at the craftsmanship of these buildings. Absolutely unbelievable. Now, when you walk around these places, it's like a mini village, and it's all different parts of Lanzarote. Now, if you look at our video from the Yaiza Belen, then you'll see it's a lot smaller and the buildings are smaller as well. Well, the buildings here are actually a lot larger, but because it's on a bigger scale and it's so huge, they still look like a miniature village. It's just fabulous to see. Now, if you've been to Lanzarote before, you'll recognise some of these buildings. The Red Hotel, for example, is actually owned by Stratvs, and I believe it's in the village of Yaiza. And you can see in the background there the Cesar Manrique structure, which is down at the El Campesino, which represents the farmers. It's just a miniature model to perfection. Now, we did ask the guy there, how long did this take and how many people? And he told us it took about a month, and it was one person to build the whole thing. And what a remarkable job. It is just incredible. Now, of course, like the other Belen, farmers, agriculture, and of course camels are well represented here in Lanzarote. This is real old school Canarian life where camels were worked on the farms and used for transport, and it really does sort of take you back to a real historic Lanzarote and a real Canarian way of living. Of course, Lanzarote is a volcanic island, so you couldn't go and see one of these without seeing the volcanoes and the lava flowing down the hill. And it's really well represented with the LED lights and the special effects. And just look how the red glow comes up from the rocks. Obviously, this is a close-up shot, but when you stand back, it just looks like a real lava flow. The attention to detail that have gone into the buildings as well is just fabulous. Now, these are bigger than what you would see around some of the other nativities in Lanzarote, but the attention to detail is still there. Look at the roof, look at the little figures that represent the different jobs and the different skills back in the time. And even inside the buildings, you can see little pottery, furniture, and how it would be to live in a little finca and a little traditional Canarian house. Look at this. You really do get a feel for what it was like living in the past, with the agriculture, the farming, the animals, growing your own food, living on the beautiful little fincas here in Lanzarote. And while I walked around with this top of the range camera, I did think to myself, wouldn't it have been a simpler time to live like that? Would we be a lot happier without all this technology? I tell you what, there wouldn't be YouTube, but I think we might be a little bit more chilled. What do you think? Drop me a comment. Literally everything has been thought out so well in this whole display, even from the miniature cactus that have been grown and planted to show all the different things that the farmers were growing. It's just remarkable, the attention to detail, and you'll find this with all the Belens around Lanzarote, and I'm going to show you every single one of them. I'm going to be a busy boy, but it is Christmas, and that's my gift to you lot. Just look at that view. You could be looking over the real Lanzarote back in time. And you know me, when I go around to different hotels and around Lanzarote, I love a good water feature. And I was not disappointed. They've got a whole little river running down with little water fountains and working sort of water mills. And it really does show. And you can hear the water running down with the music in the background. I tell you what, you are going to have a magical time here. And there is so much to do in this area, which we're going to show you. So as the water cascades down to the bottom of the Belen, you will see even more structures, even more detail, and a whole lake coming up just for you. And this is where the actual nativity part of the Belen is. Obviously, this is to celebrate the birth of Jesus, so you couldn't go and see a Belen without seeing the traditional Mary, Joseph and the three kings. And just look at this, again set in a cave, beautiful surroundings and just perfectly represented. As we move around the nativity, you can see the flowing water leads to this beautiful, I guess it's a lake, right next to the salt pans of Lanzarote. It just tops it off, and with some water features and some light underneath, it just blows you away. Now I am going to show you what else is in the Stratvs here in Lanzarote, because if you come up before 7 o'clock, it closes at 7, you'll be able to go and visit even more. They have a shop on site, they have a beautiful terrace where you can enjoy a drink, something to eat, and inside the shop you can go in and you can get some wine. So this is a great place for your wine, for your souvenirs, for your cheese, for anything that you might want to take home. Lanzarote, the Stratvs seem to have everything. This is their own brand of wine. It shows you how it's made. It had all the different ones, from white wine to sweet wine to rosé, and it also had lots of little souvenirs and gifts that you could buy, as well as goat cheese, different foods, different sweets, and because it's Christmas, a lot of the Canarian Christmas treats as well. So come up, have a look around. This is open every single day from around 9 o'clock till 7 p.m. If you come in the night time, it's a great place. In the daytime as well, you've got the beautiful restaurant at the back. Now this restaurant does a fabulous brunch and it does amazing food. So come in the day. It was closed on the evening, but come daytime, this place is open, and what a place to eat. So there you go. That was the Belen at the Stratvs in Lanzarote. It's probably one of the best I've seen, but don't forget, we've got loads more to show you. Maybe we'll have a little competition, see which one we thought was the best. Make sure to like and follow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.